Hello there. Morning. Hello there. Morning there. Morning. That's a wee bit bright. Looks a wee bit bright. Morning, Spurious. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Spurious has resubscribed for 4 months. Troops, we're into the 4th month. We're into the 4th month. October, November, December, January. I have been doing this for 3 months now. 3 months. That's too dark. That's too bright. It wasn't like that last night. It was put it off, put it on. It's fucking changing every time, this. Hold on. What's that all about? Hold on. Filter, colour correction, contrast. Put contrast into 0. I'll put 0.1. Don't know why that's happening. Don't know why that's happening. Don't know why it's the exact same lighting. White balance on the camera and that. Missed my big forehead. Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you very much. Why is it? Hold on. So I'll put that at 50. Maybe that's alright, hold on. But I made a sound there with my toes. They sounded like I farted, didn't they? Was that the sound I made last night? I did it again. One toe squeezed past the other. Hold on. Maybe if I stay back a wee bit like that. There you go. That's alright. That's alright. That there's alright. That there. Don't know. Meth Lover, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you very, very much, mate. Thank you very much. Right, everybody, hello. That's not working. The sound, wait a minute. Properties. Headphones. This should work. Thank you. Audio and video out of sync. Sorry to hear that. It's probably because your computer isn't it? You've not got a very good computer. Still a wee bit. It's still a bit too bright. A minute. It's about half a second out of sync. Nah, it is out of sync. The sound. Don't know what that could be. Twitch has been having playback and sync issues since last night, so take it with a grain of salt, says Nilesy. So it's not my fault, troops. It's not my fault. Well, good morning. Good morning. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. That for some people that are on substandard devices and computers, it isn't working very well. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I should be... Maybe it's the high quality of the stream or something. It's maybe a wee bit too much for some of the lower quality devices out there. But maybe for the I'm sure higher quality devices have got no, people with higher quality devices have got no problems, but I do apologise to everybody with a low quality device. I think the sound's out of sync, because I think your processor and your lower quality, lower standard device can't hone it. Sorry to hear that. So am I getting a wee bit of light after that? I am, look at that. Getting a wee bit of light after that. Should I move that there then? No, do that. That's alright, a wee bit of light after that actually. It's a wee bit interesting. Hello everybody. Scan computer sponsorship incoming, says Spurious. Oh, I don't think so. There is only so much you can praise a company for attempting to rectify a problem it's caused until you're like, wait a minute, it was them that fucking started this. My God. Remember the problems I had with that fucking computer? Then that fucking thing with the buzzing sound, I had to open the fucking thing up myself. I had to look up a YouTube video to see how to open the fucking thing. Thing at the front, thing at the back, I had to open up the back, take the fucking hard drive out, unplug the fucking hard drive, see that it wasn't screwed into the fucking case. What happened to the computer now? Nothing new. Just remembering. Had to take the fucking hard drive out, unplug the hard drive, take it out its wee plastic case that it sort of rests on and then slots into the back. Take it out. Notice that it wasn't screwed in. It was a hard drive that was vibrating. Had to take it out. Find the fucking screws in this box that they supplied. You know, they got all the wee odds and ends that they, like when unscrewed things out the case and things like that. Had to fucking find the screws, screw it fucking in at about 2 in the morning. That's my choice to do it at 2 in the morning, mind you. They didn't force me to do it at 2 in the morning. But, and then had to screw the hard drive into the wee kind of tray, put it back in, and then it seemed to be fine. I had to do all that. 1,500 quid that bastard and fucking computer cost me. 2 major problems. First one, something up with the motherboard. The fucking thing when they switch on. The entire computer when they switch on sometimes. There was one occasion it just wouldn't switch on. Another occasion it switched on, but the fucking the monitor, the graphics card wouldn't send the stuff to the monitors. I'm like, that is it the fucking socket? Is it the adapters that I'm using? You know, the extension, USB ports as well were fucked. I thought it was just the webcam. I thought the webcam was drawing a lot of power out of certain webcams. Had to move it here, move it to there. Things weren't fucking working. Flash drive only working one thing but worked in another. Unbelievable. Had to send the whole fucking thing back. Then you get another computer out and it's fucking buzzing. Latency on mic. There is a problem with sync of the video and sound currently across Twitch. Not just me. Not just me. Well, everybody, this is a morning motivator. I'm meant to be starting your day, right? First of all, I'd just like to say good morning. Good morning. Is there anything you... GP McAdam says, thoughts on the buy a paper hashtag? No, what's that? What's that? And you'd like to talk about? Anything you'd like to talk about? How the hell are you? I'm alright. I'm alright. Can't wait until I can do this completely and utterly full time, I'll tell you that, rather than having to go away and do some work. Thank you. So, Falakai, thank you very much for resub for the 3rd month. Loving that swaggy hood, bro. Dope as fuck. Clout God drip. Thank you very much, mate. Just to let you know in case you missed it, we're into the 4th month now of streaming. I'm into the 4th month of this. Into the 4th month. In other words, I've been doing this for 3 months and this has gone into the 4th month now. Can you believe it? Mid-October. So it's about this time I bought my computer as an early birthday present for myself. Aye, so what's the paper thing? GP McAdam. Buy a paper? What is it, everybody's to buy a newspaper or something? I'm not interested in that. I'll buy what I fucking want. Buy a paper. Is that what it is? Buy a paper? What is it? Hold on. Let's talk about classic stream moments. That's a good idea. Hold on. Buy a paper. Let's see what this is. Hashtag buy a paper. Thanks to great coverage. Let's see if I can go to the earliest instance of this hashtag. Buy a paper. I don't know what it is. Don't know. Buy a paper? No. No interest in just buying a... No. Is that what it is? Is it because like no enough people buy newspapers, so they want you to buy a paper? No, we should get rid of papers. We've got the internet now. Stick it online. Or that ink. Do you know ink? See when that ink... See when they get rid of newspapers, when they see the ink, they've got to drain the ink away and that gets put into the oceans and it kills fish. I don't know if that's true, I just made that up. Can you imagine fish dying? Wee fish. I haven't bought a newspaper for... I think that the last few times I've bought a newspaper are only because I've been in them. You know, when I first started out, when my star started to rise, when my star first started to rise, and I was in the newspapers for this and that, I would buy the newspaper. I'm in the Herald, I'm in the Daily Record, that kind of thing. I'd get it, I'd keep it, just to kind of... I know it's out of sync. This is out of sync. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. Text. I know about the sound being out of sync. It's a Twitch wide problem right now. Let's stick that there. Let's do that. Let's use Open Sans. In fact, Open Sans condensed, bold, and it's a wee bit hard to see that. So now what happens if I make it black? Nope. What happens if I make it red? What happens if I make it kind of blue? What happens if I make it yellow to contrast with the... Yep, I quite like that. Now we're going to need a wee drop shadow or an outline to make that really sing. Outline is white. Don't want a white outline. I want a black outline. Or there, maybe I just actually want a dark yellow. Or could they black but make it semi-transparent? Right, and then make it really, really chunky. Even chunkier. Even chunkier than that. Chunky. Day 15. Day 12. That'll do it. How's that look? Let me have a look. Aye, that looks good to me. And then we'll do transform, center horizontal. Yeah, that'll do it for me. That'll do it for me. There we go. Looks good to me. There we go. That's for people. There we go. There we go. That's it. I'm happy with that. Now, right, where am I? Where am I? Right. So how's it going, everybody? So what do you want to talk about? What can we talk about to get the day started? What can we talk about to get the day started? I like that wee kind of the light coming through this light that's actually lighting up the green screen. How it's hitting my face a wee bit there. It's that wee kind of. It's got keys a wee bit of that there. Wee kind of backlight sort of thing. Now let's not talk about Brexit. I talked about that. I talked about that like fuck the other day. Did you hear my song last night? And you hear the song I made last night? I'll play it very, very briefly. Very briefly. Play it very, very briefly. I wanted to hear about your childhood, good or bad, good parents. Good parents. No problems. This is what I made last night. This is what I made last night. What till you can't fight no more. Hold on. It's a bit too loud. I can't hear the fucking thing. What till you can't fight no more. Is this on? Is this on? Till you can't fight no more. Right, thank you. Can't fight no more. Till you can't hear this. It is. Till you can't fight no more. Till you can't. Made that last night. No more. Till you can't fight no more. Till you can't fight no more. I was accused of farting. Clyde Grobler, thank you very much for the sub. I was accused of farting last night on the webcam, which I didn't. It was this, I don't know what the fuck it was, the seat or something. So I was trying to make up a song with lots of strings and all that to do with politics and Brexit and all the rest of it. People kept going on about what they thought was me farting, which I didn't. So I just abandoned it and then made this up. And it's made up of various fart sounds that I made. Like, here they are, if you solo them. Oh. Here's another one. Here's another one. Right, here's another one. Here's one here. That one's got a bit of distortion on it. Here's another one. That one was up. I'm gonna put distortion on it. Now, so if you put it all together,
Till you can fart to more. Fart 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 till you
made that last night.
fart to more. Fart till you can 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 fart to more.
Yeah. Made that last night in the webcam, so I need to stick that on. Need to stick that on SoundCloud. What I've done is I'm going to get. I've got a wee highlight it on Twitch. I'm going to download that and then edit it a wee bit and stick it on Twitter and YouTube and all that as a wee advert for all the fantastic techno that can happen here at any point. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen here. Have you got a link to your SoundCloud? I do have. I do have, actually. Right, so what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Milton's is the peak of Ableton streams. It's only going to get better. Just keep on moving, as I've said before. Talk about vermin emote. I got rid of the vermin emote because I noticed my subscribers was starting to kind of plateau a bit. And maybe you hit a certain limit if you've got a certain amount of followers, I don't know. But I wondered if it's maybe because I've got this vermin emote and we're calling it all non-subscribers vermin and all that. Shambles, for example, you, Michael Wilson, people who aren't subscribing. I don't want to start calling you vermin and all that. You've got your reasons for no subscribing. 70s Heavy Metal's got his reasons for no subscribing. David's got his reasons for no subscribing. I'd very much like it if you did subscribe, but it's completely up to you. I don't want to call you vermin and all that. I would just really appreciate it if you did. I don't want to get tore into you. If you I don't think there's anything bad about you. I don't think you're vermin if you don't subscribe. I think you're vermin, God's sake. So what do you want to talk about? Let's do. I'll add some tags here. AMA. There we go. I've updated it to an AMA. AMA Morning Motivator. Ask me anything. Ask me anything. Want Brevin? Let's start the day with 50 questions. 50 questions. And then I'll go and I'll get on with my work. Anusha says, what is your favourite dessert? I'm going to just say off the top of my head, lemon meringue pie. I don't think it is, but that's just the first one that popped in my head. Can Vermin ask? Of course, Kim Flung Dung. Of course. Wait, that's a wee bit of a problematic name, that. Ben M 1991, thank you very much for the sub. I just heard that, you know that sound that goes, you know, the farting song goes, you know, that boy goes, I just heard that there, loud as fuck. And it wasn't me. Why are you so angry all the time? It's just a kind of joke off the cuff. I'm not actually that angry at all. I try and remain very calm normally. Used to be angry, then I took happy pills, then I came off the happy pills, and now I'm not angry anymore. What is the shittest job you've ever had? Never had a shite job. A Sunday snifter. Only had a job in a web company that I liked, then it got quite hard and we left. Started up another company that was their own company, then another one that was their own company. Never had a shite job. I hate the term happy pill, says Lexa. Well, I kind of call them that and I sort of, I know it's a derogatory sort of thing. Who's on the fucking happy pills? Taking the fucking happy pills. I know, but as somebody who's taken them, it's a casual way that I like to refer to them, if you don't mind. Don't like to be too serious about things. Thank you. Reg Tate says, what was building bricks about? I had a character popped up in my head when I was doing a stream one night. A guy going about Hindland in Glasgow with 2 building bricks smashing people's head in. And everybody thought it was funny. So for the 3rd series, I put that character in and people didn't really like it. Catherine Caxton, any tattoos? No. Struzel says, how do you stay so handsome? It's just genetics. Nothing to do with me. I can't take credit. Only God can take credit. Will Limmy's homemade show be coming back? Asks Jackie. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm working towards aiming for that, but you never know. Plenty of things I've tried to get happening before and they haven't fucking happened, so who knows. What's your favourite category? Says Connect is, if you're talking about on Twitch, just chatting. After I've finished a stream, I sometimes go to just chat and have a wee look about. I like seeing just people sitting there like that, chatting away, or somebody with a keyboard. I watched somebody last night that had a guitar, and I was watching them just playing away, and I was like, fucking look at this, the talent. Somebody with an electric guitar singing into a mic, and I was like, look at that. GP McAdam, which would you bring back if you could only choose one? Flash or Vine? Flash. Flash. I would ask 8 questions, by the way. I would love it if Flash became a thing again. It's not going to be a thing, right? But honestly, see if Flash came out right now and they made it in a way that you could see it on every browser, on every device, no bother. It would be fucking brilliant. It really would. It would be brilliant. I'd be right back on it. It'd be excellent. HTML5 and all that is too fucking hard. It isn't as accessible. It's accessible in the sense that it's open source and all the rest of it. I mean, it's an open technology, HTML5 and CSS3 and all these sort of things that you don't need Flash to make it. But see what you need to be able to do to just knock up a quick fucking HTML5 thing and stick it. Flash was awful, says Thunder Jim. Not fucking wasn't he? No, wasn't he? There was awful sides there, like complicated menus, 3D fucking menus spinning about. You didn't know what you were doing. Things crashed and all the rest of it because people didn't know what they were doing. But it was fucking excellent. It was brilliant. You just don't get that fucking creativity these days. You just don't get it. You get lots of people making interesting videos on YouTube and, hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to be teaching about how, you know, people who kind of talk like that. I'm going to be showing you how. I remember there's one guy on YouTube, And he's like that, and then he does that, and he's smiling like that. He's bald, I think, and he always smiles because he's got bright white fucking teeth. There's all the YouTubers and all that, and I'm not criticising them. Not that I fucking care what you think about me criticising YouTubers. I don't fucking care. But I'm just no. It's good that people are making things up. Shambles, thank you very much for subbing. You know the way they've all got it at 15 degrees there. Bed in the background with wee twinkly lights around the bed frame. What's up? All that. But and people are making things in SoundCloud, and people are doing lots of creative things, like even on Twitch, streaming, people doing some art things and just chatting away. But see that, like, in terms of fucking animating, making interactive things, who's doing that? They cunt. People are going, oh, check out my video and all the rest of it, but who's making stuff you can interact with? You click and it does things. You tap, you know, like a wee game, like a wee dead simple game or a wee arty thing. You just don't get it anymore. It's fucking magic. It was magic. It was magic. Everybody was making wee games. No, not just games. No games. Playthings, I used to call them. Wee things you just played about with. You went on it, went, oh look what this does. That's it. Gone. All gone. End of story. Thanks for the cheer. What do you think the future is for mainstream media like TV and radio? Fuck knows. It'll still keep going. The webcam guy, please read the comment here, thank you. I know you're just probably on the wind up. That was 9 questions. You could cover arty playthings on your stream. Well, 10:30, I did once show the stuff that I made before in Limmy.com, but looking back, it wasn't actually that good. There were some things that I liked that I made, but yeah, I'm not gonna make stuff here just for people to watch a video. I want people to do it, and I've got rid of Limmy.com, so fuck knows. Nah, you just don't get it anymore. Right, so that's 9 questions, I think. Upon bricks, after the autobiography, will your next book be a novel? I'm not doing anything after that. Once that's all done, once the book stuff's done, once the live stuff's done, once any possible fucking telly stuff is out the way, once that is done, that's it. I'm doing this full fucking time. Full time. For when I wake up, like all during the day, unless I have to be with my son or my girlfriend, this is what I'm doing. This is it. All the fucking time. Is this the last tour you'll be doing in? Probably. I mean, there might be something in the future, maybe something to do with this, but this is it. Why do fucking live stuff here? I'm here, man. This is fucking live. This is live. But your books and TV is awesome. Thanks, Nilesy, but it's fucking finished. I'm into this now. You know what I want to do in my life? You know what I want to do in my life? Thank you. Razor Tosh 87, thank you very much. You know what I want to do in my life? I want to do what I fucking want. I've got a slow as fucking heart rate. Does that mean I'm dying? I don't know. I've actually got a pain in my heart. Got a kind of pain in chest about there. And I don't know if it's on my mind because I've been thinking about my heart rate. I don't know. Probably fuck all, get hardly any exercise. I could be fucking dying. I could be hit. My ma died when she was 52 or something to do with her heart and her lungs. I could just go like that. Fuck you. Like that. I want to do what I fucking want. I don't want to go, you know, I really should write more books. I can do it here. What are books? Books are stories. I do stories live here on fucking video. Like the old days. Like the old days. Round a campfire, man. The telly stuff, don't need to get anything past the commissioner. Don't need to wonder, is this acceptable or no? I mean, I have to stay within a certain acceptability on Twitch. I can't start talking about pornographic things, for example. But, you know, this is it. I'm here. I fucking arrived. I'm the luckiest cunt in the world. Anyway, Joe Mother says, Limmy mate, what's better for you, a donation or a sub? Well, a donation I get pretty much the lot of it. Subscribing I get 70%. So I would say a donation, but with a subscription, if you subscribe, I think it automatically renews. So I'm counting on you to no be bothered cancelling it. Thank you. I'd say subscribe. 70%, is that the default? No. You got to get a kind of special sort of deal type of thing if you're doing especially well, I think. Any negatives you've found to being a streamer? No really, I've got to stay up late sometimes, kind of spend time with Lynn as much. Staying up to all hours, wake up in the morning, knackered with my son, knackered with Daniel, that kind of thing. So, Heavy Bob says, you an affiliate? Now, I'm a fucking partner. How you think I'm fucking getting subs? A partner. I'm a partner. Right, 40 more questions. That's still going to be. You're going to be on Adam Buxton podcast? Don't know, probably never. It's never really happened. Normally, what's happened is, like, say with Richard Herring's thing, his podcast. Meth Lover, thank you very much, mate. Limit, are you working on any part on the price of Fredo? People will be speculating, might be making a comeback. No, I'm not gonna do any part on the price of Fredo. I think it's completely dead part. I wouldn't even say it ironically, just in case. Sometimes say your dad sells Avon in an ironic, isn't that shite part? Why? But wouldn't even say that. Wouldn't even say that in case it's mistaken for real fucking part. So like Scroobius Pip, he got in touch, I think, and I did that. Richard Herring, that happened, and Adam Buxton. It's kind of like, oh, I'd be into going on. Oh, it'd be good to have you on, and then nothing. So I'm not going to embarrass myself and say, please, can I get on your podcast? Because I'm not pure like that. I'm dying to go on somebody's podcast. Just if it happens, it happens. Do you enjoy wearing makeup? Asked Boydus. I like getting done up as Jacqueline or Tina Turner and trying something a wee bit different. I said it's 12 questions. Are you friends with Janie Godley? No.
Thank you.
13. Don't even think I've even met her. What's the last decent film you watched? I was going to say Bird Box, but it was alright. Last decent film I watched. Fuck knows. What's the last decent film I watched? Fuck knows. And yous know? Did I ever mention on fucking Twitter? Smorden69, thank you very much. Joe Rogan podcast next, pal. He keeps popping up my fucking YouTube recommendations because I've watched a few of his videos. Mr. Joe Mother, thank you very much for the sub. Would you ever stream as a character? I don't think so, just ruin it. So that's 15 questions. Best gig you've been to? I think the Orb in 1992 when I was on the night that I turned 18. I turned 18 at midnight. I was on 2 acid. Was it my face? Let's see. It's Nilesy, one of my mods copying and pasting a fucking comment, man. This is unbelievable. How's this, Limmy? We take the clips of your best stories, make them into an audible compilation, few sound effects of when there's no audio cues, roast chicken for example. Made include a few exclusive stories, fire in an audible as an option for people who don't want to slog through the YouTube, Twitch archives. No thanks. Anything I have ever done involving other people, I don't like it. Just the other day, I had to say no to something that I should have said no to months ago, but I said, aye, alright, and I had to just say no. Because I just thought, I've not got the time. It's going to get in the way. Somebody got in touch with me on Twitter. I don't want to be involved. Do it yourself, free money. Cheers, Nelsy, thanks. I'll do that myself, thanks. Limmy, how about we do this? No thanks. Oh, I don't want to be involved. You do it, Limmy. Are you suggesting I put the sound effects in and all that? I can't be fucked with that. Wait a minute, what? How's this, Limmy? We take the clips of your best stories. We. W-E. We take. Niles, what's we? We normally means you're fucking one of the people that you're talking about. How's about this, Limmy? We take clips. Alright, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do it, says Nilesy. You're the only one who came up with the idea, and when you did, you said we. The royal we, I don't know what that means. I've never known what that meant. The royal we, I don't know. We as in somebody. No. Anything that involves any big effort, anything that involves working with other people, forget it. Somebody will put more effort in than another person. They will then not get rewarded as much as they want for that effort. They'll then become bitter. They'll become my enemy. I'll become their enemy. They won't like me. I've wasted their time. I'll feel guilty. I'll feel that I should do something. I said I was into it, and now I said I'm no. I was into it at the time, now I'm no. I thought I had the time to do it, now I don't. Or I do have the time to do it, but I just don't want to. Somebody puts in lots of effort to make something funny, I don't find it funny. Or they make something good, they do it wrong. They put stuff together, something's wrong with it. Video quality shite, they've cropped it, it's something a wee bit wrong with it. They've got a fucking a watermark on it, something. Always something. Always something. Nilesy says, I don't know, just wanted you to not disappear on other forms of media. Seemed like a good idea to export Twitch stuff for a bigger audience. I chuck it on YouTube. I try not to spread myself too fucking thin. I was on Instagram kind of a few months ago. I thought I'd give that a shot. Kept it up for about a month. If that. Just occasionally put stuff in SoundCloud. I kind of almost like keeping it just to a few wee things because I'm just not into it. I just like going like that. Look, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter mostly. I post some stuff to Facebook, and then the next, and then there's this. There's YouTube, and there's this. That's my main things. Twitter, Facebook is a kind of like stuff that I would put on Twitter anyway now and again. This place and put stuff on YouTube. Don't want to then go right Audible and then I take sound of Audible. How the fuck does that work? Audible? Would you get? Do you have to get the Audible app? I've not got the Audible app. Just need to keep it simple. A weekly best of Limmy stories podcast. Fuck that. A fucking podcast. I just want to do this. I want to keep my mind nice and tidy. I want to keep my mind nice and tidy. I get up. I come on this computer. I do things and I make things to make this here the best that I can make it. This. You want the stories, you come here. You want the music, you come here. This is the place. Lynn says to me, I don't know what Twitch is. I just see you linking off to Twitch and I never click on it. I don't know what it is. In fact, I skim by it. And I'm like, right, I need to get into the mind of people like Lynn. Don't know what Twitch is. I didn't really know what Twitch was. I didn't like what Twitch looked like. Big fucking mess. Didn't like it. I need to keep hammering the people who don't want to come here or they don't get it and make sure they go, right, what the fuck is this anyway? What is this when he goes on about Twitch? What is it? What is this? Rather than going too much, going, don't worry if you're on Twitch. I'll always give you it on YouTube and all that. I want to put the stuff on YouTube, but it's no live. It's just an archive. People like it, and they might click on the link to come here. I want to come here and watch this. I want them to come here. Right. I want them to come here. Anyway, I've got 35 more questions. Any questions? What about the millions of kids on here already? As Zubzad, you not after them? Aye, if anybody stumbles upon us, aye. Glad to hear it, you're mistaken, indeed. I think the chat section of big Twitch streamers puts people off. Bunch of nonsense half the time. Says, look, aye, it's so fucking emotes and all that shit. Boris found us through YouTube. Glad to hear it. Favourite live show? Chancellor Dancer. Favourite live show? The Orb 1992. You ever thought about doing a comedy tour? Already have. I Hate Y'all. That the name is I Hate Y'all. Didn't go like I done a comedy tour. I Hate Y'all, and that's why I'm not doing it again. Did you get someone to help you edit your book? Says Struzzles. There's an editor. There's an editor who, a publisher who says, do you want to do a book? And then I write the book, finish it. Sunday Snifter, thank you very much for the sub. Finish the book and then send it to him, and he'll come back with like a wee note or two saying, this here, but good if you added a wee bit about this, or what was that like? You talk about Canwadrick, what kind of place was it? You know, stuff that you think you've got the idea across of what that place was like, but generally know a lot of editing, thankfully, but I as an editor. Would you ever have guests on your stream to interview? Asks Nilesy. Probably no. No. Just a problem. If I got somebody online, it's all a matter of time before that person comes out as absolutely, completely fucking problematic and dirties my fucking name. Only found out fucking recently that one of my pals that I hung about with for quite a bit, no a pure best mate and all that, I was pals with for years, but is a fucking monster, basically. Only found out that he was secretly an absolute fucking monster. Don't want to talk about it too much in case it's in some way legally fucking a problem. You know, like slanderous or something. But a fucking monster. Like unbelievable. Like when his stuff came out, it was like stuff that came out on Twitter, what this guy was doing. It's a guy that I've went cycling with and kind of, you know, chatted with for a long time. And all this stuff, fucking no a pedo, but bad, very very bad. And it all came out on Twitter now, almost fucking unbelievable, almost like No unbelievable in the sense that I don't believe the people saying it. I believe them. But that way you're like, you know, you would have expected just to hear a bit of it come through. You would have expected to hear something. No. Damsky6183, thank you very much for the sub. I'm talking about the type of person who was on Twitter a lot, was on Instagram a lot, and all the rest of it, and has now deleted the lot. You know, like, I can't lie. It's unreal. It's like, you're talking about them and I'm like, was this cunt like fucking recording my, thank you, conversations? Is he fucking videoing me? You know, was I ever a fucking pal of this cunt? Did I ever know this cunt? Obviously I fucking didn't. I was always a wee bit suspicious of him in terms of I'm suspicious of everybody. Suspicious of who they are. Is this person who they say they are? Is this person with me, hanging about with me for genuine reasons? Or is there some sort of thing behind it? That was the least. My suspicions of him in that sense is the least of this cunt's fucking badness. If you check online, if you do a bit of fucking detective stuff, you'll find out who I'm talking about. But I don't want to say it on here in case legally, you know, like some people have been saying on Twitter, why you not saying anything about your fucking pal, your pal? And one of the reasons is because it's alright for some cunt with 50 fucking followers or a kind of a semi-anonymous person to say, oh, this person did this thing. But if I come out and say this person did this thing, and I believe everybody who's saying what they're saying, didn't just do this thing, did this stuff, and I come out and I say, this person's a fucking monster, this person did this stuff, then unless I can fucking prove it, me, and I then force the people who are accusing this person to come forward and go to the police or whatever, and then prove it in a fucking court of law that this happened, which is already hard to fucking prove, then I could get, I don't know, fucking sued or some shit like that, even though every cunt fucking knows. So I don't know. That's just one of the reasons though. That's just one of the reasons. I've got other fucking reasons. But, mad. I always thought to myself, you don't really know any cunt. In my older age, I've been more and more suspicious of people and more kind of like, thank you, my group of pals are weird and weird and weird until I'm just meeting up with like 3 cunts because I don't trust any cunt. And it turns out one of these fucking three cunts is a fucking monster. Meth Lover, thank you very much, mate. I'm mate with Adam's Seamus Murphy Mitchell. Said to me there'd be interesting book in the early spring. Oh, glad to hear it, Meth Lover. Thanks for booking all that up for me. Thank you very much, mate. Sam Sexton, thank you very, very fucking much. For a tier fucking 3, thank you very much. Thomas K. Griffin, thank you very much for the sub. No, honestly, this is like, I only hear it through people, I only hear about like through fucking friend of a friend, sort of like kind of network chit chat. But you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Some of the worst sort of fucking things. Right. You know, it happens. There's these other folk that, you know, I'm no pal with. Who was that guy? Who was that guy on Twitter? HRTSP or something like that. I can't remember his name. Quite a big sort of Twitter guy. What was his name? He was on Twitter. He was do you know who I'm talking about? HRT BPS, right? Him. Is he the guy who was accused of stuff and then deleted his account? Or am I getting him mixed up with somebody else? I don't want to. Is he the guy? He's the guy, right? People said, "Oh, this guy's a badging." You know, I'm being dead careful. You know, like, have I got news for you? They always say fucking allegedly. So I don't know what he did and what he didn't. He was accused of stuff, and then deleted his account. So every now and again, you're going to get these cunts that sort of popping up. They seem like fucking nice cunts, and then bang, something comes out and they fucking vanish. That's this guy that I knew, that he's kind of like that. Anyway, see, one of the other reasons why I didn't purely want to fucking talk about it is because then, see, now me then going on to talk about like other stuff, I can't really fucking do it. Can't really do it. It's almost like fucking talking about a fucking harrowing thing on the news, then going into a nice wee cheery thing right after it. It basically make me all about this cunt, and he doesn't fucking deserve that attention. Unbelievable. Anyway, right, let's have a wee reset. It's 10 o'clock, I can't stay on for that long anyway. JT, ever had a near-death experience? No. I've had like a hangover where I thought I was going to die. My body felt like it was all kind of shutting down, and I've nearly fell down a kind of lift shaft in a building site and things like that. But no, like lying in a hospital bed. No, let's say that's 25 questions. Let's go quickly. It's the 50 questions and then we'll heads off. I can't imagine this has been too motivating for you. Have you got any celeb fans? Ask. I'm here. Plenty. That's question number 26. Anybody you fancy going on holiday? Nowhere. It's malleable. Don't like holidays. That's 27. Allergic to what? I'm allergic to anything. 27. Is it? This is question 20. Any advice for a drunk? No advice. No advice at all for alcoholics or anybody with a drink problem. No advice at all. I certainly couldn't have taken advice. I looked up advice. I looked up forums. I looked up wee help things and all that. I wouldn't have listened to any cunt. For me, thank you, Mr. Joe Mother. Thank you very much. Do you get tired of any sketch characters that you're always being asked to do? No, because I don't get asked to do it a lot. For me, salvation lies within. Salvation comes from within. Didn't come from without. Came from within. Didn't come from another person. Thank you. Because maybe I'm too fucking arrogant or something to take anybody else's advice. I just don't listen to people. I don't listen to what people say. It's got to come for yourself. Give yourself over to a higher power, says Banterman. I don't believe in a higher power. JT, thank you very much for resubbing. Let me, what you be doing the streaming of the book tour? Just mobile streams when I'm on tour. I'm only away for about maximum like 8 days or something at a time. Read any good books? No lately, no. A real humour, I don't really read a lot. But I have read Surprisingly Down to Earth and Very Funny, my autobiography by me, Limmy, and I hope you like that. I'm here for Limmy, thank you very much, mate, for the sub. Where are we? So 20 questions. Ever seen a ghost and why not? I've not seen a ghost, no. Don't believe in ghosts. Favourite Studio Ghibli one, a film, is it Ghibli? One, I've not got a favourite. They've never really fucking pure hit the mark. I like the imagination that's went into it and all that, but it's never really hit the fucking mark. I've never been like, this is a really good film. Like, I think maybe, I've only ever watched a few, maybe 3 or something. What's that one? Spirited Away. Watched Spirited Away and really kind of wanted to like it. I thought it was interesting, but I like this kind of story, strange and all that, but no quite. Never really been right into it, man. It might be good if you're lying on a couch. If you're lying on a couch and you're just going, what's this then? And you're going, hey, this is quite interesting, this is quite strange, this. Anime, no watched any of that, no interested in any of that. Spaced Fan, only watched a couple of episodes sort of like a few years ago, just to kind of, when I was trying to come up with ideas for a sitcom, I was watching certain things that people said were good in order to see what was in it and kind of break it down a wee bit into seeing like what's this made of. But only watched a few episodes. You're into Inside Number 9 or League of Gentlemen? I kind of liked League of Gentlemen. I liked bits for that, but I really like Inside Number 9. I like the whole idea. Yeah. One scene in Inside Out made me cry. Just like, see like Inside Out, see like the film Inside Out, much prefer that to any of Studio Ghibli stuff. It's as if funny things and happy things and mainstream things are meant to be fucking shite, and anything a bit kind of obscure and arty and all that, that's really what you're meant to like. You're meant to like that. And if you just like fucking Inside Out, then you're a fucking stupid bastard. I really liked Inside Out. I thought Inside Out was brilliant. Inside Out, Coco. Good films, look brilliant. They look good, like the story. All heartfelt and all that. Magic. Do you like Stuart Lee? Yeah. Bumped into Stuart Lee once and he said he likes my stuff. I bumped into him in above the, next to the stand in this wee cafe sort of thing up for the on the corner at the stand in Edinburgh, and I went in and he was there and somebody said that he liked my thing, or he mentioned me in some sort of podcast, and so I thought, oh, he knows me. So when he turned around, I went, oh, hi. He went, oh, how are you? Oh. He said, oh, I liked your you know, the thing with the and then he mentioned something, You know, like the guy, I don't know if it's turned the wains against us, but maybe the guy, he said, oh, you know, oh, good, oh, yeah. Oh, I loved your, the one with the laptop, the guy with the laptop, and something like that. I went, oh, thanks. He went, yeah. Okay, thanks. Right, cheers. All right, see you later. Bye. And went away with his thing. Like that. See people like him, as much as I like their stuff, I don't think, and it's the same as certain people that I like on Twitter, I don't think I'd want to hang about with them. I think they're kind of like me. I wouldn't want to, see if I was somebody else, or what I know of me, I wouldn't want to hang about with me, because, no, in fact, I'm alright. No, I'm fucking brand new. I'm brand new. I'm not saying he isn't brand new. I'm just saying, I think there's certain people that they almost seem like they're good on stage, they want to do all that, but maybe just the chit chat way and all that, they're a bit, they're not really in the mood for this. He wasn't like that. He didn't seem like he wasn't in the mood for it, but maybe because, I don't know, sometimes you get the idea that maybe he's a bit sick of talking about certain things, or maybe likes his own fucking space, his own time to himself. I don't know. Just to be clear, this is like in a queue in a cafe, and I wasn't going like that to him. Oh, how's it going? I like your stuff, by the way. I like your stuff. We're just like, oh, hi, and I was with somebody else. Oh, hi, like that. Sort of, we kind of like sort of crossing by type of thing. So you don't know, you know, but some people could say that about me, you know, when I'm being all angry and shouting at yous, as if I'm like that in real life when I'm no. I don't know, Limmy, you said you don't like listening to other people and just wait till you can't speak. Niles, it depends who that person is. See if somebody's interesting, of course I love to listen. See if they're not that interesting. Then I'm not too interested. So I can understand why you're a wee bit defensive about that. I'm just joking, man. Just joking. Right, 10 more questions and I'll get to fuck. Are you excited? Not Kiaski. Are you excited for any upcoming games? Resident Evil 2. So what's this about fucking Resident Evil 2? Is it actually Resident Evil 2? Was it a remake? A remake? Now, when we're talking about a remake, are we talking about a new game based on the story? Or is it... Right, it's a complete remake. Right. That might be alright. Aye, maybe. Thank you. Could be good. Just looking at wee bits of it. Maybe I'll have a wee look at the trailer. I'm just watching this bit where somebody's shooting somebody. That looks quite good. You know, the stupid old fucking graphics. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. So a new kind of version, that would look, I think I'd be into that. Tommy87, thank you very much for the sub. If there's a demo, you could try it on stream. Thank you very much, Spaces Noise. I will do that. That's a demo, I'll do that. If you could speak any other language fluently, what would it be? French. French would be good. Go out to France. I think about, you know, you hear people going to the south of France, these sort of nice parts of France. I'd like to go there, but and be able to speak a wee bit of French, you know, so I don't feel like I don't want to go somewhere and you go to some place and I have to feel a certain French, because me and Lynn went to Paris and we were in some pub one night and the people behind the counter didn't really speak English that well, and So I had to kind of speak French. Or maybe they're just thinking, why should I have to speak English? Why don't you learn some fucking French? I don't know. So I'd want to learn that, so I felt a bit more comfortable. But no, I'm not really. Maybe French. I'll do 9 more. Why did you stop the driving lessons? Well, it was just Lynn that was teaching me, and just felt I wasn't really getting anywhere. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Games 247, 247. Thank you very much for the sub. Just think that, don't know. I just thinking I'm just going to crash this fucking motor. I just know I'm just going to crash it, man. Just going to crash. I'm going to kill us. I just know. Have you dropped the guitar? Literally. No. Don't even I'll break a guitar. I don't fan about the guitar anymore. I'm glad I put off getting an electric guitar. I was going to get an electric guitar and kind of try and get good at it. And I'm glad I just held off, because I was ready to go for it. I was ready to just fucking chuck money at it. I just thought, don't. I mean, really, what are you going to do with this? I had to think about it. I thought, a hobby's good. Fanning about with something's good. It's good. It doesn't always have to be a destination with what you're doing. The destination can be the journey. Enjoying it is the destination. Enjoying a thing is the aim. You're not just trying to do, maybe one day I'll be at a fucking concert or showing off. It'll almost annoy you, like trying to get good at a certain game. Just go, don't even fucking bother. All I'd really be interested is doing a wee kind of solo for a bit of like 80s pop I'm doing. I'm like, you don't need that, don't bother. It will sound the same. It will be frustrating. You've got that guitar sitting there and you're not fucking doing it with it. What is the most embarrassing thing you've seen yourself do in the media, etc.? Don't really know. Just maybe some early stuff, or maybe in interviews or something. Don't know. I don't know, certain things like the stream of my book tour or Richard Herring podcast. I look at my t-shirt, I look how tight it is around my spare tyre, and how unaware I was that I've got this tight t-shirt around this spare tyre, plus my denims were pulled up too high. They're almost right up to my fucking belly button, and it looks stupid. People pointed it out to me. Begging, no, I don't, that's fine, I'm happy with that. 5 more questions. If you could make a game, what would it be? It'd be a very, very good horror game. Are you doing any more podcasts? No. When you're playing Sleeping Dogs? Never. How tall are you? 5'9". When will you get a haircut? Saturday, I think. I was thinking about getting my haircut tomorrow. I mean, this is normally like all bzzz, and look, it's right out to there. Look, looking. You see, the hair disappears there because of the green screen sort of doing it. If I do that, you can see it better. It's right. That should be. So I have to put all this fucking stuff in the hair, you know, so it's not just like that, covered in it. You going to shave again? No, after that Gillette thing. Never. Used Gillette my whole life. I've used Gillette my whole life. But I'm not putting up with this assault on masculinity, of which I am 100%. Thank you. The model of masculinity. Quasi Bob, thank you very much for resubbing for the second month. Thank you very much. I'll never use Gillette again, guys. I hope you guys join me. That's not. You guys join me in supporting the strike against Gillette. Me and the boys are going to stick on a yellow vest. I have his vest, Poppy, on the forehead. And we're going to go round to Gillette and give him a bit of a Give a bit of a wake-up call. I'm not shaving for the whole year. Well, everybody, right, I'm gonna go. Ooh, busting. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my my book tour ready. Needing to decide what I'm going to put in the fucking... Yeah, what do you think of this, right? There's one story I definitely want to put in, right? There's one story I definitely want to put in. And I want to read out a story in the book tour. I want to read this story about that isn't in the book. And the reason why it isn't in the book is this. I was going to put it in the book and I thought, no, don't actually. It is a story about how, and I'll read it out in the tour, right? Lynn said to me, I don't think you should actually. It's a story about this. When I was in primary school, I had this, there was a teacher in the school. I didn't have this teacher, right? But I saw this kind of old woman. And my ma, I went to the doctors once, no in school, but just the doctors at another time. And I noticed that the teacher's surname was the same as the doctor's name. And my mum told me, oh, they're husband and wife. And I was like, oh, really? My doctor's married to the teacher in school, right? And my mum, I don't know if we're talking about, I don't know, the Holocaust or something like that, right? But my mum was into kind of Jewish things, even though she was like what you would call a proddy, right? She's into Jewish things, wore a Star of David, had the Star of David thing in a wall. She lived in America. She was Scottish, she was Glaswegian and everything, but she lived in America in the 60s for a wee bit. And she got married to this Jewish guy for a year. So I think she converted. And then they broke up and then she came back, right? Like, so she, I don't know, converted back. I don't know how it fucking works. But she's always into sort of Jewish things and all that, and there'd be some sort of she talked about, like, I don't know, Simon Garfunkel or something like that, right? I'm not really sure what it was. I think it's because she converted and all the rest of it. I don't know. She became kind of close to Jewishness, Judaism or whatever. And anyway, so she mentioned that this teacher and the doctor, they're Jewish, and she talked about how the teacher in school, who's quite old, an old woman, she's got numbers on her wrist because she was in one of the concentration camps. Don't know if it was Auschwitz but she was in one of the concentration camps. Ma told us about the Nazis and the Holocaust and all these sort of things, right? And I was like, right? She's like a survivor, right? Spookly says, Limmy, stop. Why don't you shut your fucking face and fucking listen, idiot? So I went into school, and I remember this, right? I went into school, and one day I had this teacher, this female teacher, and who I never got. I never usually got, but she happened to be looking after the class one day, and I saw it. Saw the numbers, kind of like Indian ink looking thing. I can't remember if it was on the horn or on the wrist, right? But I saw it, right, and unbelievable. And then so for years after that, you know, I was always thinking about how she was a survivor. If I watched like Curb Your Enthusiasm with the survivor thing and that. Have I watched anything about the Holocaust, read any books about the Holocaust, the Nazis, Auschwitz, the whole lot, right? I'd always think about her and how she made it. You know, it talked about survivors and people making it out. Always thought about her, thought, what age must she have been, right? Always talked about it, mentioned it to everybody. Then like a few years ago, a couple of years ago, I was on Twitter and I happened to be talking about it. Maybe there was a Nazis programme on the telly at that time, I don't know, but I started talking about it, and I mentioned her name, and started talking about her, and then this person tweeted me. This person tweeted me. This person tweeted me, and copied somebody else in, right? And said, do you think Limmy's talking about her great aunt Flo? And oh, it looks like it. I was like, how was this? Oh, it sounds like you're talking about her great aunt. You know, she was a teacher. And I says, oh, and what, she was Carnwadrick Primary? I think so, yep, she did it. I says, oh, and she was married to a doctor. Aunt Flo, I know, fucking brilliant. Aunt Flo, great Aunt Flo. I says, married to a doctor. Oh, yep. And he said the first name of this doctor, which is a kind of, no, it wasn't John, right? I was like, that's right. That's right. And I said, so, because I was talking about the Holocaust and all that, and survivors, and I said, so she was in one of these camps then, and he went like that. Oh, no. What? I was like, what? Said no. She I think she lived in Scotland her whole life. I mean, her mum and dad came here before all that started, but she's lived in Scotland her whole life. And then they went like that. They said, I said, I've had it in my... I said, my mum told me. I've had this memory that my mum told me that. And then I looked at this... I looked at your great aunt's home, and I'm sure I fucking saw it. They went, oh... She maybe had her phone number written down, you know, made a wee joke about it. She maybe had a phone number written down or something. You know, that kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm thing. I went, no... For years, I had that in my fucking mind. For fucking years. I fucking made it up. My mom must have told me, oh, the teacher and doctor Jewish, and these things used to happen, you know, like in the Second World War, well, before that, and all everything that happened with the Holocaust and all that. And then I must have went in to school and looked, and actually, I don't even think there was anything written on the horn. You know, I don't even think there's a mix-up like that. I think I just somehow made it fucking happen in my head. So, and then I must have changed the memory in my fucking maw. She must have said, people like your teacher, they were, you know, numbered and all these sort of horrible fucking things. So then I just changed that fucking memory. I have been thinking about that for fucking years. I've had that memory for fucking years. So I was going to put that in the book, you know, kind of like it was a primary school at the start, just to say, oh, but don't worry, all the rest of the things I'm pretty sure about. Now, it would ruin the whole fucking book. I was going to put it at the end. Maybe at the end, you know, but then people go, right, so the whole lot's a lot of fucking shite then. But I was thinking of telling it as an exclusive story at the tour at the end. To go like that. So did any of that fucking work? Did any of that happen? Any of this stuff in my book, did any of it fucking happen? Oh, I was in Millport when I was 15, were you? So I was, my mum died when I was, did she? I'm Brian Limond. Are you? Are you? Are you though? Utter Tosh says Holocaust is a topic to avoid. No, isn't it a topic to avoid? Denying the fucking Holocaust is a topic to avoid. Laughing at the Holocaust is a topic to avoid. Just talking about the Holocaust. No, I don't think nobody should talk about the fucking Holocaust. Jesus Christ. My mum was educating me at primary school age about the sort of things that happened. And I created this false memory of what I fucking saw. Completely. I mean, no one's going to question the whole bit just because of one story. Well, it's fucking mad. Mad. I'm telling you right now, I fucking see it in my head. I remember my mum telling me, and I see it. I see her, the teacher, and I see it. And it's all fucking, you know, I'm just putting that with that and putting that with that for years. Mad. I might not read it out because there might be some people. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't. I'm sure a lot of people actually wouldn't be fucking offended at it like that. I think there's maybe some people trying to like, I mean, them, the guys I was talking to, the nephews, weren't saying, you know, no, that didn't happen. And, you know, to be honest, you know, you shouldn't really make light of that type of thing. You know, you shouldn't do that. They weren't saying that. It's not that because they didn't, and this shit, I'm Jewish and I'm offended. I don't want to start picking people out and saying, oh look, they didn't have a problem. Oh look, they didn't have a problem, because there's nothing actually that. Nothing at all. Some dodgy messages where? Jesus Christ, what are these fucking people subbing to me saying things like that? Jesus Christ. I suppose it's good to find these fucking people right now. Look at that, man. Any more? Gift subs, maybe. The Bromine, Theo Bromine, thank you very much for the resubbing. What happened to the Vermin emote? I just got ready. I thought, do I calling on subs Vermin and all that? Why treat everybody with respect and dignity? Thank you. Anyway, I might not read it out, no because of that reason, no because of any kind of, oh, does this look like I'm making light of, or these sort of bad things. I might know, because it might actually fucking ruin it. Lynn said she didn't think I should, for the reasons that it honestly might just ruin the whole fucking book. You're casting doubt on every fucking bastard and fucking thing. So I don't know. Think about it, there's lots of other stories to read out anyway, so it's not like I'm counting on that. But anyway, I'm going to get on with it. I've got to do that, and I've got some other stuff. I'm fucking busting, man. I'm busting. Right, well, thank you very, very much for watching, and might see you later today if I manage to get enough of my fucking stuff done. Jesus. Oh, fucking bastard. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.